Hello Spidey Head fans, we've got the trailer, we've got so much announcements when it comes to Spider-Man 2. So basically this video is just breaking down everything we know so far from the last couple of months all the way to all the announcements that we've got so far today. So let's just dive straight into it here. Now before we get straight into it here, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I do movie reviews, I do a weekly entertainment news video. We also talk about video game stuff as well. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on that. And briefly, when it comes to this storyline trailer that they announced, quick brief thoughts. Chef's kiss when it comes to this trailer. The Venom looks incredible, loving what we're seeing so far. You've got Harry Osborn, you've got Peter, Miles, just everything looks fantastic. So love the trailer so far. But when it comes to this video game itself, basically what we knew so far based on the trailer that we got a couple of months ago with the PlayStation Showcase, you had Kraven the Hunter as one of the main villains here. You've got the symbiote taking over Peter Parker. You've got Dr. Connors as the Lizard in this. So you've got the Lizard, you've got Kraven the Hunter, then you've got Venom as like the villains of the video game itself. And we also got confirmation that the map is also going to be expanded too. So it's basically confirmed that Queens and Brooklyn will be part of the area that you're going to get to explore in the video game itself. And we also got confirmed too that the symbiote, Venom symbiote, isn't going to be an alien. So it's not going to be a Oscorp creation. It's actually going to be an alien that came to Earth itself. And in terms of the actual gameplay itself, we got that brief look of how you're going to be playing as the Venom, Spider-Man, Peter Parker symbiote, with like the many actions, many fight choreographs that we're seeing in the actual gameplay trailer, the moveset, the mechanics, everything looks fantastic. And you also see Miles gliding as well as he was like swinging through the city. In terms of the actual video game itself, they confirmed that the game won't be co-op, but you are able to switch between characters. So you're going to be able to switch between Miles and Peter throughout the game itself. Basically confirming here, while Spider-Man 2 won't have a co-op support, it will be introducing a GTA 5 character switching system. Insomniac said you'll be able to near instant switch between both our playable Spider-Men. You'll seamlessly switch between both Spider-Men across a variety of story moments in Marvel Spider-Man 2. We want the players to bask in the iconic team-up, elevate by our signature set-piece moments, and experience a story from the perspective of each Spider-Man, as we saw in the trailer itself. And we've got confirmation too that the game is going to be coming out on PS5. They released a limited edition Spider-Man console and controller set, which just looks incredible. Now people have been asking, can you just buy the faceplate and the controller by itself? They confirmed that you can. Confirming here, those who already own a PS5 console can purchase a standalone console covers and a standalone Spider-Man 2 dual wireless controller. Pre-order for the console bundle covers and controllers begin on July 28th worldwide via all major gaming retailers. An exact price was not mentioned, but as you take a look here, I love these plate covers. I love that controller. It's going to be so hard to get if you don't get the pre-orders, but it just looks absolutely incredible here. So great that they're putting this much effort into like the game itself and like everything around it, even like with the pre-order bonuses with like the Venom figure with Miles and Spider-Man on it. Looks incredible. So I'm just loving everything that Insomniac are doing when it comes to like the marketing for this game itself. But let's talk about the actual game itself and what they announced in the San Diego Comic-Con last night here. So we've got confirmation here that Miles Morales will be encountering Mr. Negative in the game, basically confronting him for killing his father. Miles Morales will also be in the process of applying to college during the events of the game. You'll be able to explore Aunt May's house and the local neighborhood. J. Jonah Jameson has returned to claim the top job at the Daily Bugle, and the story will be picking up 9 to 10 months after the event of Spider-Man Miles Morales. And Coney Island will also feature in Marvel Spider-Man 2 video game, with Kraven the Hunter kicking off the plot of the game. I genuinely cannot tell you how hyped I am when it comes to this with the actual game itself here. And with the panel itself, you also had Yuri Lowenthal doing the Bully Maguire dancing on there, which I hope they release a clip of it. But as we just go through everything that they got announced here, so you get a look at the concept art of Aunt May's house. And as we also take a look here as Mr. Negative, who is sporting a beard, a goatee with longer hair, again being confronted by Miles Morales in the game as we saw in the trailer itself. We got a look at Mary Jane looking a lot older, is basically coming into her own as a reporter in this game. Like everybody's been saying, I do hope that we don't really get to play as MJ, because while it was good in the first Spider-Man game, I just really wanted to more play as Spider-Man than I did want to play as Mary Jane, because you're just mostly like sneaking around taking pictures. So I do hope we don't get too much of Mary Jane if that is the case, but she looks a lot older here. And we get a look at the first look of Harry Osborn as we saw him prominently in the trailer. So it looks like he is going to have the symbiote. He's going to be basically healed because of the symbiote. Most likely he's going to be the one playing Venom in the very beginning of the movie. Something tells me that he's going to die in this game, which then causes the symbiote to then latch onto Peter Parker, and something happens. Peter goes ballistic with the Venom suit and with the symbiote affecting him as well, because we also saw it in both the trailers itself. So I do think that Harry Osborn is going to die, and that could also be the tipping point for Norman Osborn, which will then cause him to become the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 3, the next video game that they do. But you get to look at Harry Osborn here. We get a better look at Miles with a new haircut, which I think looks great. And we get a look at Peter Parker's face. A lot of controversy when it comes to the face changing itself. Now, for me personally, I have been used to playing the original face, the actual face. I get why they wanted to change. And for me, I personally don't mind the change, although it does remind me of somebody that pisses me off in real life, the face. But I can get on board with it here. So we got a better look at a HD photo of them. And we also get like a closer look at the symbiote Spider-Man here, which really just looks incredible here. And we take a look here at some more screenshots. You see Peter Parker with like the Venom arms coming out here. You've got a couple of screenshots of Miles and Peter swinging around the city here. You've got Harry and Norman Osborn together, where you see the symbiote in the background itself. And that artwork of Venom, like we saw it in the trailer, the eyes, the teeth, the body just looks so fantastic. Like, I'm so happy with what they're showing off when it comes to the actual game itself. And as you take a look here, where you see them basically growing up here, so you've got, like I said, the old face with Peter to like now him looking older, Miles looking a lot older, Mary Jane looking a lot older. So overall, we just have like a really fantastic storyline going on. So you kind of got like a brief idea of what's going on with Harry Osborn with the symbiote, then most likely Harry dying, Peter getting the symbiote, getting taken over, Craven and the Lizard being the villains in the movie, but then most likely we're going to have Miles versus Peter in the fight because of the symbiote taking over Peter Parker's body. And I just hope to God that you get that choice of who you can pick playing as Peter Parker, Venom, or Miles, and who you get to choose to fight against the other one. I really hope that is the case here, but this is just has the potential of just being one of the best games of the year. A really great follow-up to the Spider-Man and Miles Morales game. And like I said, most likely with Harry dying or whatever the situation happens to Harry, this causes Norman to snap, and then we get Norman becoming Green Goblin in the next game if that does happen. But Tony Todd just confirming how much enjoyment he got playing Venom, playing this character. So so far I'm just loving everything we're seeing here. I just cannot wait to get this game, cannot wait to get that controller and the faceplates so that I can just call in sick, spend the weekend playing this game, because you could tell that this storyline is going to be absolutely emotional, absolutely incredible. But basically this is what we know so far here. So quick rundown once again, the game is picking up about 9 to 10 months after the events of the Spider-Man Miles Morales game. You're going to have J. Jonah Jameson returning. You've got Mary Jane, MJ working on becoming a reporter, most likely going to be working at the Daily Bugle. You've got Miles Morales confronting Mr. Negative. He's going to be back returning into the game itself. You've got Peter taking over with the symbiote, Harry Osborn being in the mix as well. Bigger map, new mechanics, more movesets, and Kraven the Hunter kicking off the plot. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section down below. Are you excited? Are you hyped? What your thoughts are about everything that they released and also the trailers so far? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And also what your thoughts are about the faceplate and the controller. Will you be getting it when it is available for pre-order? Let me know in the comment section down below. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on these future videos. There will be the weekly entertainment news video where we discuss the strike and a couple of like updates when it comes to Saw, Aquaman, Dune Part 2. So definitely keep an eye out on the channel. Check that out when that does post, either later on today or tomorrow, depending on like timing and how I can get this uploaded. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews.